Now, if you see them change from orange.
Got candy for you. You guys like Three Musketeers?
Did you say Three Musketeers?
Yeah. Guys like Three Musketeers?
Oh! It's good.
We bought some from the vending machine.
Give an eyeball in it.
I'll put it right there.
No, put it right there.
Why?
In front of it.
In here?
No, put it in the amp.
Here's
The thing with the crystals on it, that's an amp. Put it in front.
this.
Yeah, that. Put it in front of it. There you go.
They can eat it. It's all there, so they don't harm me.
They won't. They won't. They won't.
I just smash and go see lights. Repeat it where it's at.
It burned right through them. So we did this in the dark because Charlie.
Or go see where you know.
Oh. Me neither. Photo, I mean.
You mean photo?
Photo.
Oh. Yeah.
One that I could.
Oh, fill it out, but no. I don't know.
Oh, viewers.
Bumble bread.
Oh
I learned this really cool trick in but it's not. And then scrambled eggs with water. With like some soy sauce and that shit. Like the saltiness. I would like.
Haven't you ever seen your person at home? They have TikTok on it.
Yeah. I might sell mine later on.
I know the one.
I'll be like, well, those guys are, you have nobody that are not.
You're gonna be here, you're gonna watch this.
Well, they're not watching anything. Reading words. Starring.
The report we put is that.
That's
Okay.
why I put that. Anyways.
The moderator.
Hey! What's happening?
They got a whole haircut.
Huh?
They got a whole haircut.
Awesome.
This is Addie. Hi, Ed. And this is Liz. Liz is our sensitive. Addie's catching up. Yeah, sometimes things happen to her here, so. But the things that are here are very normal. They're just, I just can't see them very well.
How does he know my name?
So we have equipment set up, and we're going to be live, or we are live on Twitch right now. So if you guys go back, like, if you guys want, when you go home and you want to watch what happened on, and listen in again, you can watch the Twitch. We have it attached to our Facebook page. Now this is the equipment we have. Everything's already set up. So I'm going to hand some of this stuff out.
Investigators, well, future investigators.
So you don't have to push the button, they're already on. Yeah, I think we have enough for everybody.
We're good. That was pretty.
That was me.
Watching the screen.
Whoa. I will explain it to you. This is going to be like a paranormal investigation, or paranormal investigating 101, okay? Now, these things are called K2s. All the ghost shows use them because they work pretty well. They were actually designed for finding electrical wires inside the walls. You didn't have to tear the walls out. So they have a very wide frequency range between 30 hertz and 30,000 hertz. Now, hertz means if the electricity is bouncing back and forth in the wires that fast. So 30 hertz means the electricity is bouncing back and forth 30 times a second. So 30,000 times is pretty high frequency. Now you see them on TV and they're trying to communicate and they say, if you're a demon, make it blink twice. Right? If you're a demon, make it blink twice. Yeah, so the batteries are low, but it's perfect for dark. So, and as you can see, it blinks twice. That's because obviously I'm using a radio. So if you ever see a TV show, or you're at a ghost tour, and it blinks twice like that, I mean somebody in the room has a radio and a key in the mic, and they can do that. So I don't mind throwing them under the bus if they're going to fix it. But we have the radios out. Now your cell phone will affect it within about that far. So if your cell phone is right next to it, we'll make it quick, okay? So keep your cell phone a little bit away from it. And because the cell phone, even though you're not using it, the cell phone basically calls home every couple of minutes. You'll get false positive. I see it all the time on other tours where they're like filming with their camera, filming the K2 going crazy. Oh my God, you guys never tell them it's your cell phone doing it. Art's going to be running an app. Are you going to be running the app?
Yeah, I'm already running it.
Which one is it?
Solomon.
Solomon, okay.
And then the ghost.
So he's running tones, and the tones actually kind of help align things a little bit and help give them a little bit of energy so they can appear to us or communicate with us, whichever one. Now, we also have this thing. This is called a Ghost Meter Pro, and it's got different settings. It can act like a K2, but we have it set on the communication setting, so to where if it blinks one time, then it means yes, 2 times, then it's no. We have a laser grid over here. So the laser grid shining through here. And basically, if you see some of the dots disappear and nobody's moving around, that's
Do you guys want candy?
Absorb the light. We have flashlights, mini mag lights set up. I have a couple more.
A couple more.
Those are warm, might want to let them cool off.
One back here.
Yeah, okay. And right next to it is what we call a cat ball. Yes. Interesting thing happened, and you have to move it to make it go. Unless you hit it with high energy somehow, right? Interesting thing happened to us a couple months ago. We had a piece of equipment here, like a proximity alert. It was going off. Cat ball was blinking. Flashlight was turning on and off by itself. Kinds of things happened right here on the table. And I had one of my people feel the table to see if the table was somehow moving. And it wasn't. Right over. Later on, Alex was going around turning off all the equipment and putting it away. When we were closing it out, cat ball was never turned on. Took it apart to find out why it was blinking and it was turned off. So we still have no explanation.
Yeah.
Oh, flashlight's on. Can you turn it off for me? Thank you. Last week it didn't do it at all. So that's pretty There's no explanation for why. It's such a simple thing. It's just a switch. You know? No explanation. That's just a stairwell to the outside? Yes, that one goes outside. Now, I'm gonna put my jacket over here. The rest of the jacket. Now, you guys can have a seat if you want to. Relax.
I'm just saying yes, no.
I'm gonna turn on, or first of all, and this is our spirit box, skipping around here. This is spirit box. This is actually the spirit box right here. This is the SB7, okay? Amazon, $60, right? This box is a guitar amp, and it's attached to guitar pedals. This guitar pedal is a noise reducer. So you know how on the TV shows you got the spirit box is like and Zach says, it said it was a demon, it was going to kill me. Like, I don't know, I just hear a bunch of noise. Well, this thing takes all the noise out. And then it feeds into this as a reverb, so it stretches the noises, the vocal tones, stretches them out. What else? Okay, hotspots in the room. Remember when I told you that that lady hanged herself in the elevator? Right on the other side of that pillar. That's one of the hotspots. Yeah, and you're sitting right next to it. This is another hotspot. We have seen something here, and you don't really see the whole body of the entities or the spirits. You just see pieces and parts. You see movement. So this is an area that happens. This last week I just saw feet. No body, just feet right there. So that was kind of interesting. One of the guests heard somebody stomp on a wooden stair right there. Obviously, these are not from 1922. They were probably, or they were wood in the old days. So that's a real good hot spot. We believe a lady named Heidi was pushed or kicked down the stairs, and she hit her head down here. This thing is inside it is a pillar, so very solid. And we think she hit her head there and she passed away. On the other side of that door over there is a storage room. So we don't have access to that. We used to open it and then activity would kick up. Kind of a negative activity though, so we're not going to do that. But communication is the big thing here. Now, if you guys watch this area, you should be able to pick up on something. I've seen stuff moving. Mark, what did you say you saw last week? You were watching?
From right to left, right out here.
Right on the other side of the door? It was like a lady walked by, wearing a bonnet.
Yeah.
So she had to be here before the building was built, back in the 1800s. Pretty cool. Lots of activity in this place. Okay. Guys ready? Rules. Oh, rules. Don't need rules, right? Rules, very simple. Don't fake anything. Don't provoke. Get involved if you want to. Take pictures if you want to. Now, if you want to take a picture, if you have night shot on your camera, basically what that is when you turn the camera on and you have like that little moon right there, that's night shot. It takes about 5 or 6 seconds for the picture to develop, yeah. And it lights the room up big time. So, and it'll be all red. red works out for us really good because red has a lower frequency on it, and it just seems to flashlights are working this time. Who's playing the music? That's you, Liz? Liz is playing old-timey music, like 1920s music, just to kind of see if we can get them involved. It was Vietnam era, like the Doors and stuff, right? You played one time and the activity picked up?
Yeah, it was like, yeah.
So the reason we were using that is because there are some military footlockers in the storage room that have never been opened. So those footlockers were sent here because the last known address of those soldiers, probably during Vietnam, is hotel. So evidently they lost their lives in Vietnam and they sent their goods back here. And what's that one called again? Box. Birds, and yes. I'm gonna charge up the room.
I turned it all the way down.
Good. Turn off the lights. You can touch the thing.
Turn it up higher. It'll hurt.
Does it smell?
Smell?
Everybody charge the room. Yeah. Oh, wow. Make it flicker like a candle. Make it flicker. Can you get one, please? Thank you. You can turn it off if you want. Go ahead and turn it off. Okay, thank you. All right, you guys ready? We're gonna start.
How does it feel with you?
Don't feel it at all. I saw a video, somebody put a cockroach on it, and the electricity was coming out of the legs. Sorry?
Terrible.
Term.
He does me. Well, earlier on the tablet it said offer.
Offer?
Yeah.
Else.
Else. Okay.
Term. Else.
But I had to turn it off on the tablet. You know, it just kept going. Yes. No. No. Yes. Yes. No.
Let's
No.
go crazy. So basically, I'm gonna introduce us to anybody that's here.
Those are already shuffled.
Hello. It's Leon. I'm here with Alex. Hello. Art. Hello. Patty.
Hello.
And,
Hi.
and Liz.
Hello.
We brought some friends with us again. It's a smaller group of people. They're really nice. They want to experience what you can show them. Now upstairs, guys, that business is closed. Doesn't look like there's anybody in there. So if we hear any noises directly above us, that's we have heard the chairs moving and stuff like that. Anybody here sensitive? You guys sensitive? We had a lady here from the Netherlands. She was pretty good. She was nailing stuff pretty good. Oh,
Yes.
yes. Yeah. You guys remember the lady from Norway or the Netherlands that was here? She had blonde hair. You guys remember her? She seemed to be very nice. So what we've determined, like some of the people, the spirits that are here, people upstairs have seen a little girl about 4 years old in the lobby wearing a dress, right? I think I told you guys about it. And come to find out, it's a little boy named Adam. He's here with his older brother. He's here with his older brother protects him. Adam says he's scared to leave, that there's something out there. I'll just go nuts. Can you turn on another one? One of the other lights? We have one there, we have one there, have one up there. You go ahead and turn it off. Go ahead.
Yours better. I don't know.
I'll see. Oh, sorry. I'll just, so Heidi, of course, fell down the stairs. Magda is the one that hanged herself in there. She upset at her husband. She's still upset at her husband. He does come every once in a while, I guess, check up on her. But she doesn't want to leave. There's quite a few other spirits that there's quite a few other spirits that do come through, and we just don't know who they are yet. We do know there was one, what was his name, Johnny, that was shot by his friend. Yeah, so his friend accidentally shot him. Yeah, he forgives his friend, but he's still mad at him. His friend's name was Miguel, I think it was. And we think it was before this hotel was here. So if you can show yourself, that would be great. Picking up on a little bit of movement. So we're not only looking for like shadow movements, we're also looking for light-colored shadow movements, sort of like a grayish shadow. We also look for that stuff. And if you guys see something or something now I will tell you what happened here, but it doesn't happen very often, is being scratched.
Help.
Help. Or held it. But if you feel a burning sensation, it could be anywhere between like a bee sting to a sunburn. If you start feeling a burning sensation, then you're probably being scratched. There's not a lot we can do about it. It's already happened. You guys pick up on something? Okay, this is my shadow.
Yeah.
So it wasn't mine? Okay. Who's on the stairs? Oh, a couple of weeks ago, we were down here and somebody was pounding on the door. Like every once in a while, you're, like it was loud. And so Alex went outside to see who was doing it. And it happened again while he was out there. And he was like, "There's no."
Happened like 4 times.
Oh, like 7.
Or something. Yeah, a lot. I was like, what is it?
Just kept going. It was strange. Well, last week, somebody heard somebody stomp on a stair over here with the sound of wood. Makes perfect sense.
Except for that they're not wood.
Because what?
Except for the fact that they're not wood anymore.
Not wood anymore. Are you getting spicy or are you just pushing it? Oh, okay. I'll pour my eyes out of it. Can you turn on one of the other lights? One of the other flashlights? There's,
Turned the table one on earlier.
so you guys are, your K2s are gonna be sitting there at yellow. It's because there's so much electricity.
What was it?
Either?
Paso.
Eager.
Go ahead and turn on both three flashlights.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, okay, understand. Yes. I know they're gonna use everything except what I want to use. Oh, and the other one turned on.
That's one, but what about the other two? What the other two?
Oh, there's 3 others.
Well, here's brought you some. Laser here.
Yeah.
Let's spin it.
Right there?
Yeah, kind of like that.
A couple of the lights blinked off, so. Come and join us.
No.
Oh.
They were fighting earlier. He does know.
Liz is playing some Buffalo Springfield.
They're right.
Next to the chair.
What is that? Pass me by.
You know, all the way. You can see that move behind Alex. It's real subtle.
Hi, Adam.
They brought you some candy. The Three Musketeers bar. It's got nougat, chocolate. It's right over here. I'm gonna have to hide it somewhere. Was it this fan you guys were having trouble with that one time?
Yeah,
Just wouldn't, like turning on by itself or something?
looking like something. Yeah.
Still seeing things move around. Right there. Try not to block it with the shadow. If you'd like to, you can touch one of our guests. Let them know you're here. They're not going to be mad. You're not allowed to take anybody's energy, though. I know I'm making a lot of requests, I'm just giving you a lot of options of things to do, giving you ideas. You can make a noise inside this room. You can knock on something. All right, so an idea. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do a pattern. I'm sure you'll recognize it. I'll show you the first time. The second time, I want you to finish it. All right? There we go.
Oh, upstairs? Um,
Is that upstairs?
No, it's
What do you mean?
in there.
It's social.
Yeah.
This is cool.
but then it wouldn't even be able to do that. That's right.
Well, we noticed that upstairs.
There's noise coming out of the storage room. That's one of the claims. That's one of the major claims that the people who work here, they say that empty rooms are making all kinds of noise. They've had complaints because there was so much noise in the room next to them, thinking that there was somebody over there tearing stuff up, and they go in there and it's empty.
You said,
All right, let's do the spirit box.
so far away.
You know what?
Uh-huh.
So right now, I don't know if the Vietnam music did anything, but I was doing like a head pain and like my eyes got anymore. Like I think they got shot in the head. Like
That's
all that was gone.
that's Johnny then. That's what that girl was talking about, the girl from the Netherlands. She said she was feeling pain here
Yeah,
and numbness.
yeah, like nothing here. They were hurt like hell.
Yeah, that's interesting because she wasn't here last week. Yeah, that's right. You were here last week.
I remember her saying that.
Golly, I must be getting old.
Six.
Oh,
Whoa, what did it say?
6.
Careful with that.
Exactly what you heard.
All right, hang on, it's not coming on. Plug in,
This was red,
in. Plug in. Why aren't you working? Oh, volume. Volume. Yes. You guys hear it okay? This one? What is that noise? Takes that. It does. In the room. Right in the room. Hurts. Hello? What frequency is that on? 1230? Oh, what? Something shoved you over there? Interesting.
Yeah, she heard knocking in the door. We went in like.
Determined.
Interesting. Okay. No say. Helpless or complex? Complex. Okay.
Hey, Leon, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Rolling's backwards. I can bring a little dog here. I don't know why my head was like.
Yeah. Okay. That'd be good. See if they want some tobacco. Okay, you know who this is? You know who this is? This is Leon. Can you say my name? Hey. Good Art.
Hello.
Alex, go ahead. So no say.
What's over?
No. You said what? Oh, okay. We're from El Paso. Where are you from?
It said from a village.
From a village? That's a voice we haven't heard. Hello? Alex brought you guys a cigarette. Thanks. Good? We'll just have to deal with that loud noise. Say it? Go ahead.
The wall behind me. Under the. I feel like they're coming this way, not the.
Okay. Government. Is it cold? Okay. Because I think that wall's completely solid. You got a couple of holes right up there where the pipes go through, but that's it. On the floor? Is there something moving around on the floor over here?
Wow.
Thank you.
Look inside of the head. It is on the front of the closet.
That was cute. Right? So this thing is scanning AM radio stations. It's going fast enough. It's going 3 channels per second. There's somebody.
Walking.
No, immediately you want everybody to leave.
Oh,
What's the one that stepping off of this?
me.
I'm mad. I'm mad.
No. Said leave so many times already. So, yeah, we're not. We have permission. We have permission to be here. So if you hear cuss words come out of this, we pay attention to that because they don't say cuss words on AM radio. So we've heard some bad ones.
It doesn't look like normal shadow.
Right?
Kind of.
But it's not my shadow?
No, it's like, it doesn't look like it's,
It doesn't have shape.
no, it doesn't really have shape, but it doesn't look like a normal shadow either.
Yeah, that's what I didn't see. You have radio and then you have sound. Oh, what happened? It's a gold ring. It took over. It just suddenly went away. It sounds messy. Real bad. So she was seeing something moving on the stairs, like a gray mass up there.
Vantage point.
It's real subtle, isn't it?
Little, like when it wasn't like his shadow, but like when he started to walk.
Yeah.
It like moved like that kind of.
Oh, wow, okay.
And I could tell that it wasn't his shadow either because it was like kind of thin.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Was it tall?
Oh. Want to come down and join us, you're more than welcome to.
That's all I wanted. Is it tall?
I couldn't really tell.
Down.
It just dropped off.
What's your name?
Yeah. It hasn't done that. Hasn't done that.
Oh, no.
Truck. That was a kid. What?
You're not leaving. What do you have pain, kiddo? Little one, what? Let me help you. Let me help you here. We bring you something. I know this won't do much, but there's some candy here, but if we can bring you something to help you, let me know. Let us know.
No, William, you like whiskey. So I'm gonna see if I can draw it out. I'm gonna go stand over there and then.
Moving
Where do you feel
positions. Every
sad
time I look at it.
because a loved one pushed you down the stairs?
So someone downstairs.
You can push me.
Standing on the steps, I'm like, looking over your shoulder.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna.
You have this,
We will follow you.
It feels so tense right here. Two flashlights.
Alan called it like long meeting.
Are your favorite song? Yes. Yes.
It feels really tense in that stairway. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
You like that song? Good song. All right, I think we're gonna play a card game with these guys. You shuffle the cards. So we're gonna hand out a couple of cards. I'll show you how to do it, okay? First of all, you get to pick the card. Don't look at it. Don't let anybody see the card. But when you, give me one random one. So when you get the card, just hold it like that. And when I call on you, just hold it out something like that. Okay? We're gonna
Order.
order. We're gonna see if they'll tell us what the number is on the card. All the face cards are gone. I took all the face cards out. All you have is ace through, yeah, ace.
Not just any of that.
Ace is spade. Ace through king, through 10, and that's all. They get confused with the face cards. They also get sixes and sevens. So we're gonna see if they'll be able to call out the cards. So, okay, we're gonna play a card game in a minute. Start with you guys. Take whichever card.
Is there a little kid here about like 5 years old?
What's your name, little boy? What is it?
You already saw it.
Needs help.
Careful.
Like, you need help. What help?
What cards? Alex has got one.
We can't help you with that.
We don't want you to accidentally hear the card. All right, so here's the card game. Basically, the dead versus the dead versus the living. And, so if they get the card right, it goes in their pile. If they get it wrong, or they don't answer it in a timely manner, then it goes in our pile. We're gonna see who wins. All right, to the spirits, we're gonna play a card game. I want you to tell me what the number is on the card. If you feel if you feel confident, you can tell me the suit also, but we need the number. If you get it right, it goes in our pile. If you get it wrong, it goes in. Wait, if you get it right, it goes in your pile. If you get it wrong, it goes in our pile. And we've only heard one number come out so far, and it's been 6, and that's it, right?
Oh, that one.
You heard 4? We haven't started yet. And so I'm just gonna go randomly, and we're gonna see if they'll call it out. You guys tell me what you guys hear. We want something nice and clear, okay? So we'll start, so hold the card, face down, and hold that. What? You say my name? Tell me what number this is, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, dude.
What's the number on this card? Black?
That's not a number though.
Can you tell me the number though? What'd you get?
8.
You got an 8?
Yeah.
Red.
It's red. Right. Yeah. All right. Great. Nice job. Ready to start the game. 1-0. Yep. Let's see yours. Don't just hold the face down. Yeah. What's this card? What's the number?
I don't want
You heard 5?
the.
Bah. I heard 6. And yeah, I heard 6 afterwards. Are you good? 4. That's a 4. 4. That's ours. 1-1. Tie game. All right, let's go with yours. What's this one? Nice and clear. What's the number on this card right here? Red. Okay, I heard red. I need the number. Is that an 8? This one right here. No. It's almost sounding like an 8.
Kind of.
Did not hear 7. How's it sound? That's 2. 2-1. We're winning. 2-1. Okay, let's do yours. What's this one? Five. Did you say?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
What was this one again? It's 7 a couple of times. Right? Did it say ace? I think it did.
Yeah, I think it did.
Okay. We'll give it to him. Did you hear me earlier?
Oh, Jesus.
No. Not heard it say.
All right, tie game. Another 5? Okay. Here. Español. ¿Qué número es aquí en esta tarjeta? 4 or 1? So kind of similar. Heard 1. 8. That's an 8. I did not hear an 8. I didn't hear an 8. Okay. Hey, that's 3-2. Who else has got one? Okay. 8, 4.
No.
Okay. One more time. No. Now it's in Spanish. You guys heard 8. Might have? Okay, we're gonna. No. Not theirs this time. 4-2.
What do we got?
Who else has one? Oh, you don't. Okay, go ahead. What's this card right here? What number is this? That would sound like a bit of 5. Okay. Nice and clear. Nice and clear. And here's 10. There we go. Oh, it's an ace. You guys heard an ace, right?
Yeah, there we go.
Uno or? You just said it? I don't know.
After you pull the card.
After I pull the cards. That's right. Same voice, different frequencies. All right, that is 4-3. Alex has one on the table. What is this card? Yeah, it sounded like right in between those two, huh? Do it again, so we can be sure. Is it a 9? Eight?
Yes.
Is it a 9? It says yes. But it said it right when I said 8. Either 8 or a 9, right? No, it said. Pick one. Almost done. Come on, it can be a tie game. Ten. Okay. 6. That is ours. I got an idea though. You win the game if you could tell me what this card is right here. 30.
That's possible.
No.
Right.
Can you please tell me what this card is? Four. George. Is it a 4? Well, what is it? It's a 7. Another 7. All right, that was ours. This is. We're gonna give him another chance.
That one.
Okay. One more chance. Tell me what it is. Whistle. It whistled and then it whistled. Tell me what this card is. Last one. You hear more stuff now. Moon. Tell me what this one is. 11? 5. Wasn't 11, it was a 5. But they got 3 right. So the context was there, we weren't hearing very many numbers. And then when we started asking for the numbers on the cards, then we started hearing numbers come out of the box. So I kind of use that as a tool to sort of show people that it's not just chatter. There's some chatter there. I mean, there's a lot of chatter, but not all of it's chatter, you know, from the radio. That sometimes, or there is communication. You said Alex again? Yes. What's going on? So the cigarette moved? Cigarette moved like about 4 now. So we don't know if the wind blew it or not. Oh, yeah. Oh, wind blew it. Devo. Circulation.
There's a little right in the door.
Okay. T-Bone. Oh, lucky strike.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
No problem. Liz brought you a cigarette also. Oh. I brought you 2 cigarettes. We're gonna leave him here for you. So yeah. So we used to have a couple of small like airport bottles of whiskey hidden serve that we hid in here years ago. And so the last disaster that we did here, before we moved on to other places, we decided, you know what, let's open those bottles and share it, right? And so we opened the bottle and we took a sip and it tasted like, almost like water. There was nothing left of it. It was like, it cracked way open and everything. So it's like whatever was here knew, or whoever, something took the life out of it, I guess. I don't know how to say it. Yes, exactly. The spirit took the spirit. It's been saying your name a lot, Alex.
Never say that.
I know, it's been like 4 times now. Hi. Never does that. Chaotic. Which door? All right, we're going to turn the spirit box off, the radio off. Thank you for coming through. I haven't turned it off yet. All right, thank you very much for coming through and talking to us and playing the game with us. Goodbye.
I survived.
That was weird. Never done
I
that.
thought I saw someone like sitting on the stairs.
You did that? You did see that?
It looked like kind of like a formed person more,
Uh-huh.
but like there's no one there.
I'm seeing movement there too. Yeah. Yeah, I saw it again. Might be sensitive.
Maybe. Little bit.
Your little kid.
You saw somebody sitting at the bottom of the stairs.
Like an actual like formed person, but like no one's there.
What?
Kind of, I forgot her name.
Heidi?
Paso? I don't remember.
Living person?
Like it was like, I forgot.
Addie?
The address? I forgot her name.
Yeah, oh, Addie, yeah.
Yeah, I saw like someone that kind of looked like her sitting at the bottom of the stairs, and then I looked back again, and they were gone.
That's somebody because they call me or they call her name. And then her names come up in the apps and stuff too. It would say Addie.
That's so strange.
That's
She was been there this whole time.
Oh, yeah, that's like the active area right there. That flashlight's
all
going.
guessing too, like, if you have guessed that it's a repeat, they'll learn their name. They'll call your name, yeah.
They-
will.
They called his name right now.
That's good, because it said Alex like 4 times already.
It said, and
It's
they won.
strange because the amount of names that it says are called, it's the amount of names and dogs that there is.
Interesting.
Now I feel like there's something like sitting under the railing on the right side, kind of.
Oh, something just moved. Something black.
Yeah, like.
Did you see that? About the size, about half the size of a football.
I saw like more than that
Did
when
you?
I saw it move right now.
So the interesting thing is that sometimes when we see things, the person, okay, it's starting to form up. The person sitting next to you sometimes can't see it, but then the person sitting next to them can see it. Like it's got a weird filter to it, you know?
Art has a good story for that. With him and Rick.
Him and Rick?
Yeah, well, Rick couldn't see what Art saw.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. In that room. Very, I mean, we're still trying to, we've been doing this for a while, and we're still trying to unwind it, try to figure it out. So, like, there's no exact answers.
Like sometimes, like, cause there's an obvious like normal shadow there that's, you know, like, but sometimes it'll get darker than lighter than darker and doesn't look normal,
Doesn't look like part of the building, basically.
kind of, yeah.
This is kind of how we'll break up into teams, teams of like 2 or 3. Yeah. And then we'll go different places in the building and just observe it. Yeah, that's right too. But we'll sit there and we won't tell each other what happened. And afterwards, you know, we'll say, all right, what did you witness? You know, so we want the person to, the other team, we don't want to taint what they're seeing. We had an interesting investigation one time in a house, and it's a pretty new house. I think they only lived in it for like 6 months. And they were hearing like a baby crying in the house, and things like that. And she was pregnant, and they had a room that they set up that was going to be the nursery eventually. And that room, lights would turn on and off by themselves. So we actually went into that bedroom and we looked at it, we got a feel for it, tested the lights, everything worked fine, switches up, you know, lights on, down, it's on. And so they took us into the bedroom where the wife was brushing her hair, and she set the brush down on the counter, and she said the brush lifted up about 6 inches. Skin. Lifted up about 6 inches and then dropped. She goes, okay, that's it. And that's when they called us. And so anyway, we were in the bedroom, and then one of the team comes back. Hey, Leon, did you turn that the nursery light off? I said, yeah, I turned it off. They said, well, it's on. Went in there and light switches moved and everything. But there was a lot of things happening throughout the house. And we had split up into different teams, and we all ended up going to that nursery because the nursery drew us in there. And when one of the teams was in there, the closet door was cracked open, and they saw an orb come out of the closet and around them. And they said about the size of a golf ball. So they went, they opened the door, and it scared the crap out of them because there was like a short little ugly mannequin in there. It scared the hell out of them. And they said, where did you get this thing? And somebody, or the dad, their father, had bought it at a garage sale.
Watch out behind you. Things right there.
Like, again, in between like the railing and the wall, I feel like something's looking through it and like staring. Like I can't see anything looking at us. Like I can't see eyes or anything. I just feel like something is just staring at us. Or maybe me. I don't know. Something over here.
Is it short?
I can't really tell.
Can't really tell.
Like
Or if it's Adam.
feel something staring at us through like in between the railing and the wall on the right side.
Observing us.
Mm-hmm.
You do a lot of that.
Like
Doing
it
good,
seems
Ken.
a lot darker than the other shadows that are on the stairway.
Yeah. That's like in this room. Like if you were to go throughout this entire building, you're gonna have other hotspots. But down here, they sort of come to us.
Zach?
You can go check it out. Oh, who? Oh, that's their dad. Their dad. Oh,
I
that's
just went out one time, guys.
right when you knock, that light turned on.
Hello. Hi, did I accidentally hit you? Accidentally. I'm sorry. And like earlier, I feel like the lights weren't this like flashing that aggressively earlier.
Yeah, okay.
I feel like they got more. Oh, the cat ball.
Oh, the cat ball.
Hi. Okay.
What's this?
Okay. Yeah. I thought I saw something in there.
That's what I saw right now.
Oh wait. Wait, was that not there before?
Did
Well,
you?
I saw that.
Yeah, I saw
When
that
I
on the
was there,
stairs.
I saw that like right there.
Did anyone put that there? Oh.
Did you put the crystals away, Art?
No, I didn't put one on.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
got rid of it.
Okay.
Oh, man. I was like, what?
And then when I fixed it, there was started smelling blood.
Really?
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, that's what? What is that? That thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Software. Little tiny ones? I just saw one on the fourth stair up there. It's white. It's just there and gone. Like, really fast. Okay.
The railing and the wall. Right in between them. And I think just like looking
I'm pretty sure that wall's solid.
It's fast. Like, it happens and it's gone. Remember that thing wasn't turning on. Just that one. That one over there was gone out. That one was over there. Interesting.
right at the door, like where that black spot was on the door. There was like a door, and then I just.
fun watching these things. We're seeing movement and everything. That's why we use the restroom.
The top step, like in the corner on the left, I think there's a ladder that's not.
I think you're able to see a little bit better than most of us. Yeah. I'm not saying you're not seeing it. I'm just saying
No, yeah.
you can see that.
They're like it's like flashing, like it's staying there, and I can see it the whole time, like flashing on.
Like a black mask. Yeah, you're doing good.
He's our expert.
The one in the stuff like that.
This is the safe way to do it.
Look at something up there in the corner.
I guess I understand. A little creepy crawlies. This is the area where we pick up on. It's between there and this chair. Yeah, it was standing right here.
Yeah, like earlier before.
Yeah, she was sitting there, I was standing over here, and I could see something moving, but I couldn't really tell. And she was sensitive. She was sitting in there, and I said, there's something moving like by the chair. And it was something, yeah, where she picked up on somebody tall, standing like right there. I was like, okay, so we know it's kind of a hot spot. So we're gonna close it out here in a couple minutes. Yeah. All right, we're gonna turn the lights on, guys. They're gonna be really bright. I'm gonna count to 3. Turn your eyes off. Close your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Real bright. So at the end of these things, what we do is we close them out. We don't want anybody to get followed home. We've all been followed home. Yeah, no fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we don't want that. But here, this place isn't a problem with that, but we take the precaution. Yeah. And there's 2 of them that if somebody was to get scratched or if we heard a growl or anything like that, then we do another one, But you heard that too? Hear somebody knocking?
Something.
Oh.
I don't know what it was. Oh, yeah, I hear kids.
Oh, that's probably them outside.
Like I definitely heard something that was not that.
Okay, yeah. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to close it out. I'm going to speak to the spirits, and I'm going to let them know the rules. Okay. Now, if you ever go into a place, like Penhurst Asylum, or something like that, when it's a haunted place, or if you have the house is haunted, and you don't want them to follow you, you have to set the rules. They have to do what we tell them. This is our world. This is our time. It's not theirs. So the spirits, thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming through. You did pretty good at the card game. You're getting better. We like playing that game. I hope you like doing it too. But thank you very much for spending time with us. We really enjoy being with you, and we hope things go well for you. However, we have some rules that you must follow. Those rules are that you are not allowed to follow us. You are not allowed to follow our belongings. You are not allowed to attach yourself to us. You're not allowed to attach yourself to our belongings. You're not allowed to affect our dreams. You're not allowed to affect our lives in any way. When we leave this building, you cannot come with us. When we leave this building, our ties are severed. That's it. So far it's worked. If you want something to follow you, it will, no matter what I say. So you have to mean it. So if you go into a place like that, you say something like that. And we kind of close the loopholes because kind of like teenagers, and they're going to find that loophole, depending on the spirit. Most of them don't want to go with us anyway, but we take that precaution. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. A little bit of a different thing to do on a Friday night. And at least we didn't have to be in a cold, dank basement. The Gateway Hotel was like that sometimes. The bigger room we would go into had dirt floors, and sometimes the pipes would leak. We go in there and it's like mud. But it was really good because we could see full body operation. As a matter of fact, this one lady, they heard noise in this hallway. So they went in the hallway, and the hallway was kind of like that. So they heard noise in the hallway. So Alex took one of the guests in there. Was like, "Come with me. Let's make sure that there's nothing happening, right? There's nobody sneaking down here or something happening." And so they went back there, and she comes back, and her eyes are like this. We're like, "What'd you see? What happened?" I saw an old woman, but it was just her top half. She didn't have any legs. And I was like, "Oh, you saw Abuelita." We used to see this old woman. We got pictures of her, and she's probably about this tall. And she dresses in a Victorian dress. As a matter of fact, in a second I'll show you a picture. And this was, we used the night shot to get the picture, and came out pretty good. So this is her. So ignore the circle, and kind of sideways. Her arms kind of crossed in front of her, and this is like her neckline. She doesn't have a hand. But behind her is a. Come on over, son. Come on over. A pig's head on top of her. But that's her right there. And it was like almost pitch black. So we've gotten several good pictures like that. Here's a better one. You can see her pretty good in this one. Then this is good back. This is the front. We couldn't see. He was glowing green a little bit. We couldn't see. This is one of the scratches that oh wow. 6 scratches all the way, like she was wearing a shirt and an overshirt, and of course, her bra and everything, and it went underneath. And she said it felt like she was getting attacked. And she was, and we saw her in the horror house, the booth there. She goes, "Hey, just want to let you know, my baby turned out fine." I was like, "Okay, thanks so far." There's more scratches. So they do exist, they do happen. Same lady, she got scratched 3 times. One was on her abdomen. Yeah, they're swelled up, like almost like a allergic reaction. That's what a scratch looks like. If you catch it in time, because they go away pretty quick. There's some more scratches. She's like, somebody was messing with my back. She was blaming her boyfriend. She's like, "I'm not tickling your arm." He was on this side. And then so when we turned the lights on, there's the scratches. And she was very shocked. Yeah, I mean, lots of scratches. Now, this is an actual full body operation. Here's your reference outline. And then his face, mustache. Looks like he's sitting in a wheelchair.
Like a rocking chair.
Yeah, it could be that too. Well, there's a,
Looks like a wheelchair.
yeah, you can kind of see right back here the wheel, where his knees are kind of up high. So, yeah, this, I mean, we've got so many of these things. Here's a picture of Sarah from the DeSoto Hotel, not the best picture. She's got her back to us, and you can kind of see her red hair. She's sitting on the floor. She's wearing a white dress. She's wearing a white dress, and then one of our guys says, "I just saw Sarah."